From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Good Tuesday morning. Hope you had an awesome start to the new week and the new month yesterday. This morning is a little slick out there. We have some slick roads, and we'll show you that road condition map in just a second. Some areas of freezing fog trying to develop. I think the fog's going to have a much better time at developing tomorrow morning. And then temperatures going up and rain chances going up for Thursday and beyond. Okay, the fog, it has been in the Kittitas Valley over Manastash Ridge. It's tried to get down into lower elevations. We've seen some splotches of it this morning in the lower Columbia Basin. We'll continue to watch that. We are seeing these little showers rolling through the region for this morning, so in Walla Walla could be dealing with some light snow for the time being. Temperatures pretty much exclusively below freezing. It's at 35 degrees right now in Pendleton, but that is important because of this road conditions map where you see pink and blue and even a little bit of red. That's where things are ranging from icy to snowy or slushy. So in these locations, I'm mainly concerned about black ice for this morning. So Pendleton, Hermiston, Walla Walla, the Tri-Cities, all points in between, please take it slow on the roadways for this morning. Looks like we should dry out as we head into this afternoon. And then again, some freezing fog could come back for tomorrow morning. I'll talk about that coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
Coming up, signs, chants, and hundreds of educators on the picket line. Coming up, why Moses Lake teachers say they're striking and what it means today for students. Plus, Pasco leaders say the city's facing a multi-million-dollar problem, and to fix it, everything's on the table. This morning, the new revenue ideas that they're floating and what it could mean for your taxes. And after more than a decade of talk, Grandview's new police station is finally moving forward. This morning, we're going to talk about the funding that made it possible and what's next for the department. All this and more coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good Tuesday morning. Thanks for waking up with us, joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jade Elliott. Jessica has the morning off, and we start this morning in Moses Lake, where school is canceled once again as educators are on strike. After district and union leaders couldn't come to an agreement during contract negotiations, teachers decided that they would strike. Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz takes us to the picket line to see what educators are asking for.
Moses Lake educators have taken to the picket lines Monday morning in an effort to tell the district that they believe their contract is fair. Groff Elementary teacher Megan Cox says she got to Garden Height Elementary at 8 a.m., one of the sites where Moses Lake Educators Association members and their supporters spent the morning, marching with signs as passing cars honked and waved. Cox says her colleagues are striking to maintain their current contract, which has been at the bargaining table since the summer.
So that's what we're all out here for right now, is just to make sure that, that we're being respected and treated like the professionals we are. And last year with our financial crisis we gave up a lot to help out the district with our financial crisis. And we just want to make sure we get those things back.
Cox says that budget issues forced her to buy basic supplies for her classroom out of her own pocket, necessities such as paper and pencils. The budget strain is forcing the Moses Lake School District to have to be mindful about spending, causing proposed adjustments to the current contract. Superintendent Carol Lewis says the district's goal is to come to a fair but financially responsible solution, while keeping the impact on the district's 8,000 students as small as possible.
Our nutrition services department has just asked what employees may want to come in and help prep meals. And then at each of our elementary school sites, the meals will be served from 11 to 12 each day. The district says it is not commenting on the negotiations at this time, but both parties are swapping proposals regularly. We reached out to the Educators Association president to learn how talks progressed Monday afternoon, but have not heard back as of this newscast. Reporting from Moses Lake, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
So they will be striking again today, announcing that school will be canceled. Students will be able to return to school as soon as an agreement is reached. We're keeping a close eye on things out of Moses Lake for you. Taking you to Pasco now. While the city is working on a lot of different projects, one issue is standing out as the city heads towards 2026. Its budget. Pasco City Council member Leo Perales says while he doesn't speak for the full council, he believes budget concerns are becoming more urgent. He says the city is beginning early discussions on how to deal with financial pressures and what options may be on the table heading into next year. Perales says the council is weighing multiple possibilities as they prepare for more formal budget talks in early 2026.
We're looking into perhaps putting the Transportation Benefit District on the ballot here in November, next November of 2026. We're looking to do a library annexation, so that would mean the citizens or the residents of the city of Pasco would pay a little bit more property taxes, and then we can shift that money to other services within our budget.
Perales says that the council plans to continue these discussions in January, adding that budget discussions may involve some difficult choices in order to stabilize the city finances. Local living now in Grandview. A new chapter is beginning on a piece of land that's about 4.5 acres, but it's destined to become so much more than just that. It'll soon stand as a vital safety net for the community. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia brings us the story of how this city is one step closer to building a new police department designed for its growing community.
For years, the idea of a new police station has been discussed, long talked about, but never realized. Now, Councilmember Laura Flores says, thanks to legislative grant funding, those long-standing talks have finally become a reality.
I know that a new police station has been talked about for at least 15 years. It's in the meeting minutes from a really long time ago about the need for the growth in Grandview and to have public safety as one of the #1 priorities. So to be at the stage where we're in a phase to be able to purchase land and already have to develop plans for the city of Grandview and having public safety and a new police department is exciting.
Grandview Police Chief Cal Fuller compares the police station to a home, much more than just a building to the officers who serve there.
Our current police department was originally built in 1938. So times have changed since then. Technology's changed, the requirements of officers has changed, and the current building is just hampering our ability to provide the best service to our community. We need a new building so that we can be more efficient in our jobs and help keep the Grandview safer.
The new station will elevate their mission to keep the community safe.
Officers are out on the road, not tied up, taking care of things that the building is causing them to have to hang around and take more time to do. So in building, a good building means that the officers are out there in the road more. It means that we have room to meet with victims of crime and that sort of thing. And it just allows us to do our jobs more efficiently and meet our goal, which is to keep Grandview safer.
The planned location for this new police station is on the west side of town, where most of the community's newest growth is happening. As for the old police station, Chief Fuller envisions a new role for it, a different kind of safety role within the city.
Our goal is to allow our old building to become fire department building. They need some training room, they need some area for their staff for 24-hour sleepover quarters, and that old building of ours will be a new building of theirs to allow that.
With the land purchase now complete, the crucial first step, the next milestone, is an architectural study. This study will determine the size and scope of the new police facility, ensuring it can support a full department and allow them to serve the community efficiently. If all goes as planned, we will see this new police station up and running within the next 2 to 3 years. Reporting in Grandview, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, Chief Fuller also shared that the upcoming study will help the city figure out exactly what kind of funding they'll need so that they can move forward with this exciting new chapter for Grandview's public safety. Still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, the holidays are here, but for those who've lost a loved one, the season can bring more than joy. Coming up, experts share ways to cope with grief while still celebrating. We're talking health right after the break. And giving you a live look outside this morning from our Bi-Mart camera in Yakima, Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth is going to break down your first alert forecast. As you head out the door this morning, you could be faced with some slick conditions.
Tuesdays are my favorite day of the week because the single Papa Burger combos are just $5.99. And I wait all week for this.
And so do I.
And that's why I always get two.
The Tuesday special at A&W.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Welcome to the neighborhood, Jordan.
Thanks, guys.
Because when you feel protected, you can dream fearlessly.
Go long.
Bundle and save up to 40%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Some know it as prime rib. Officially, it's called a ribeye roast. We call ours divine. Tender, mouth-watering Hereford beef, aged to perfection for 5 weeks and never frozen. Oven ready and easy. Divine beef ribeye roast, tied and seasoned at your request. Reserve yours now, exclusively at Yolk's Fresh Markets.
Low energy, overeating, feeling hopeless. These are 3 symptoms of seasonal affective disorder. More about SAD and ways to cope at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Seasonal Affective Disorder Month, sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Match and win on Lucky Number Tuesday this holiday season at Bi-Mart. Match your ending number this Tuesday and you'll win Nature's Truth D3 vitamins. Match your whole number and you'll win a $100 or $250 Bi-Mart gift card. Win and save on Lucky Number Tuesday at Bi-Mart.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because we're as committed to protecting your dreams as you are to taking care of them.
Looking good.
Bundle home and auto and save up to 40%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
It's hump day, and you know what that means. Hello, Country Fried Steak. Get a delicious meal for just $5.99 to make your Wednesday feel like the weekend. Yes, Wednesdays only, Country Fried Steak is just $5.99. Happy hump day from KFC.
A ski area on the Idaho-Montana border. Fly the Northwest tonight at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Yes, we are seeing some slick roads out there for this morning, so let's go ahead and talk about it first. We will start off by talking about lower elevations. You see more of that pink now in Walla Walla, so that means that we're starting to see a little bit more ice on the roadways. And I was just looking at the station observation from Walla Walla at 5:53. They were reporting light snow and mist, so that's what we're seeing there. But down throughout Milton Freewater, Adena, Pendleton, the Hermiston area, the Umatilla area in the Tri-Cities. This is where we're seeing some icy conditions on the roadways for this morning, so you have to take it slow out there. Okay, and obviously our mountain passes are looking tough, especially for the Blues. Spots of ice at Cabbage Hill, and we're seeing packed snow at Tollgate on Oregon 204, so of course take it slow up that way as well. And another reason to take it slow, we're seeing some areas of patchy, very patchy freezing fog for this morning. Looks like it's going to be much more widespread tonight into tomorrow morning. So for tonight, looks like first it's going to arrive in the Kittitas and Yakima valleys, mainly after midnight, maybe a little bit before that in the Yakima Valley. And then for tomorrow, that main time frame is going to be 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. This would be freezing fog once again, so take it slow, use the low beams, all the stuff we always tell you. Today's forecast high is going to be in the 30s and 40s for lower elevations, and then overnight lows. It looks like all of it's going to be down in the 20s, but hey, look at this. I bet you've never been so happy to see high temperatures getting back up into the 50s, and that's what's going to happen as we head into this weekend. We'll be about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than normal by the time we get to Saturday, so that is going to be a sight for sore eyes. But this is going to coincide with rain chances going way up into this week, and I'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Josh. 6:14 in your health news this morning. It is officially December and a time of year filled with family and traditions. But for some who have lost a loved one, the holiday can bring sadness. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has ways to cope with grief during a time that's supposed to be filled with happiness.
It's the season of joy and happiness. But if you're grieving a loss, the holidays may also bring sorrow and pain.
While the holidays can be a wonderful time, it can also bring up memories of lost family members, which we know can then exacerbate potential feelings of sadness, feelings of hurt, disappointment, and potential anger.
Clinical psychologist Adam Borland with Cleveland Clinic says it's important to recognize that this time of year can be difficult, whether it's your first holiday without a loved one or you've grieved through multiple ones. It's okay to feel sad this time of year.
Communicate with your support system. If you're feeling this way, it's likely that another family member is also feeling this way.
Experts say understanding that feelings of sadness may be heightened this time of year can be reassuring. So express those feelings to someone you trust and be flexible with holiday traditions. Family members may need to manage expectations regarding those rituals. You can also start new ones, honoring the lost loved one.
Focus on the happy memories that you had with this individual. Maybe look at some photographs, maybe exchange stories.
Focus on coping skills that have helped you in the past and recognize that you can hold more than one feeling at a time. Finally, intentionally care for yourself. Experts say it can be helpful to make a checklist of healthy habits.
It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to miss that person. And if it gets to a point where it's really problematic, you can speak with a trained mental health professional.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Now, the National Council on Aging says for those who are grieving, it's also important to plan ahead and set boundaries. If you can't handle an event or get together over the holidays, it's okay to choose not to participate. All right, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, checking back in with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth and a look at your full First Alert forecast as we give you that live look outside from our Dust Levels camera in Pasco this morning, where you could be waking up to a little bit of fog and maybe a little bit of slick roadways. Josh is going to break it down what you can expect, not just today, but also through the rest of the week and into the weekend.
I've got 2 words for you. Jack Pack. All my faves for just $6 with your choice between 2 delicious sandwiches. My work here is done. Get my $6 Jack Pack or my munchies under $4.
Welcome to Jack in the Box. Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
The Inland Northwest is a vibrant community, rich in tradition and pride. And Culligan has a long history of providing custom solutions to address the area's water worries, like nitrates, bacteria, and PFAS. Culligan, water you love since 1936.
Toyotathon is on! Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Sick. Pick out the perfect tree with the Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with the Grand Highlander.
Whoa.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go places.
Apple Valley News Now's Christmas Wish wants to help local families this holiday season.
Do you know someone who needs a bill paid or something else they can't afford?
If so, let us know, and maybe we can help.
And we hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You know you want a burger, so make it my Smash Jack. Rated the best burger in fast food. It's even got more beef than a Big Mac. Chin up, Ronald. Maybe you'll get a participation trophy. My Smash Jack combos are still on top.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Take off for an air adventure over Idaho's oldest ski area.
High quality snow, averaging over 400 inches a year.
Fly the Northwest over Lookout Pass.
We've got one of the longest natural half pipes called Rolling Thunder.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
Next live, Dennis Leary from Oh What Fun, plus Mario Lopez from the Christmas Spark and the Inbox.
It's kind of beautiful.
That's beautiful.
I mean, I don't have to drive in it.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Weekdays on Good Morning Northwest, a local elementary or middle school starts the day with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you'd like to have your class raise the flag, email us at gmnorthwest@capkvu.com.
At Archibald's, we believe honor and tradition are a large part of what makes our country great. That is why we proudly support Raise the Flag.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Yes, the roads are a little bit slick out there for this morning, especially for the lower Columbia Basin and the Blue Foothills. We've been showing this all morning. We're going to continue to do so. And what we're looking for are the pinks and the blues, but especially the pinks for lower elevations. That's where we're seeing some icy spots. So in the Tri-Cities, in and around Hermiston, the same thing for Pendleton, Milton, Freewater, Adena, and Walla Walla. In any of these locations, please take it very slow on your morning commute. Okay, the culprit for this, at least for some of the additional rain and snow showers that we've been seeing this morning, this lingering boundary that is just kind of hanging out over the Pacific Northwest. So let's show you what is going to end up happening throughout the rest of this morning. We'll continue to see some rain and snow mixing for lower elevations, but it looks like the snow is primarily going to be up in the Blue Mountains at and above pass level. But this is mostly, well, lower elevation should be completely dry by lunchtime, but I'm thinking even the highest of elevations should be dry come time for 4 p.m., 5 p.m. You can see those hour-by-hour precip chances, rain, snow, freezing rain, whatever the precip type is, but you can see that hour by hour by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather app free in the App Store or on Google Play, and you can plug in data for your exact home address, and it can be a personally catered forecast just for you. Here's some of the rainfall and liquid water totals we're expecting through 4 p.m. Around a ½ inch for the Blues. Just not a lot of moisture to work with this storm system. And in terms of snowfall totals, 2 to 4 inches for our Blue Mountain passes through 4 p.m. this afternoon. Then the temperatures, thank goodness, the temperature is going to go up for Thursday and beyond, and rain chances going up as well. Here's what that's going to look like in the Tri-Cities. About a 30% chance of rainfall during the day on Thursday. Looks like for now Friday is going to be the wettest day, but we'll continue to have rain chances after that. These are preliminary totals. These are subject to change, but around 4 inches of rainfall up in the Cascades, 4 a.m. on Thursday to 4 a.m. on Tuesday. So just a deluge. I was having trouble with that word, but anyway, just getting blasted with water during that time frame. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Chance of freezing rain until 10 a.m. this morning. Freezing fog tomorrow morning, then rain chances coming back Thursday. In Yakima, freezing fog Wednesday morning, then mini rain chances Thursday and beyond. In Ellensburg, wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour today. Freezing fog tomorrow morning, then wetter and warmer is the trend after that. In Hermiston, the chance of freezing rain before 10 a.m. this morning. The fog for tomorrow morning and turning wetter later in the week. And finally, for Walla Walla, rain likely for Tuesday, especially in the morning, a break for Wednesday, then back to the action starting on Thursday.
Still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, from the courtroom to the stage. The spotlight is on 3 music moguls this week as they make some big moves in Hollywood. We have the details coming up in your entertainment headlines right after the break.
Deliver joy with Northern Quest gift cards. Good for dining, shopping, hotel stays, and more. It's what's on everyone's wish list this holiday season. So choose their favorite venue or their favorite color, because the Maslow's gift card will give a great Larive massage too. Available online or at Northern Quest, Kalispell Golf and Country Club, or Kalispell Casino. Snag a limited edition holiday card today at Northern Quest. Gift cards at northernquest.com.
The best gifts are at Macy's Friends and Family Sale with 30% off our best brands and 15% off beauty and fragrance. Or Star Rewards members can earn even more Star money on more top brands at Macy's Friends and Family, going on now.
These hands are working hands. My hands are the most important tools I have. You need to take care of them. That's where O'Keeffe's comes in.
It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief.
If it works for these hands, it'll work for yours.
Also, try O'Keeffe Skin Repair Body Creams.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu, which means make it a meal and save. Extra value meals are back. So now, get a sausage McMuffin with egg meal for $5.
During this special season, trust Apple Valley News Now and ABC for an awesome lineup of magical holiday shows with favorites from Disney plus more. It's all proudly sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Cle Elum offers something special in every season.
An absolute adventure. Every single day is different. It's that sense of community, I would say, that really drives us. It's why we want to live here. It's what we love the most about being here.
It's a really beautiful small town with mountains and everything you ever want to do or adventure.
There are a lot of great restaurants, a few wineries. There's a lot to do and see here. Cheers to Cle Elum.
Learn more at centralwashingtonoutdoor.com.
Right now at Meredith Furniture, it's a buy one, get one free deal you don't want to miss. Buy one comfy recliner starting at just $599 and get the second one free. Yup, totally free. Tons of colors, loads of styles. Come in and find your favorite. But hurry, deals this good don't stick around forever. Kick back in not one, but 2 recliners. Because one just isn't enough. Meredith Furniture on South Burson, Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
Kraken, Oilers. Coverage begins at 6 Thursday on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, 626. Looking at your entertainment headlines this morning, we began in Hollywood's courtroom, where attorneys for Sean Diddy Combs have sent a cease and desist letter to Netflix, demanding it not release a docuseries featuring the embattled mogul.
Sean Combs' The Reckoning is scheduled to start streaming on Tuesday. It was produced by his longtime foe, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. In his statement, a spokesperson for Combs accused Netflix of using, quote, stolen footage that was never authorized for release, in what they called a shameful hit piece.
A statement from the docuseries director, Alexander Stapleton, says that the filmmaking team obtained the footage legally. Combs is serving a 4-year sentence after a 2-month trial ended with his conviction on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution.
Staying in the courtroom, rapper Megan Thee Stallion won a defamation lawsuit Monday. The jury found a blogger liable in a Miami federal court after 2 days of deliberations.
The rapper accused Milagro Cooper, who also goes by Milagro Grams, of defamation, invasion of privacy, emotional distress, and the promotion of an artificial intelligence-generated deep-fake porn video. Megan Thee Stallion claimed that the dissemination of the video cost her major brand deals worth more than $1 million each.
The jury decided Grams should pay $75,000 to the artist. Grams may also be responsible for covering Megan's legal fees.
And speaking of music, pop singer Hilary Duff heading to Vegas. She will perform at the Venetian Resort for 3 nights during Valentine's Day weekend.
This will be the first time she will headline a show in more than a decade. The Vegas shows will be part of her 2026 tour titled Small Rooms, Big Nerves.
Duff also plans to make stops in London, Toronto, Brooklyn, and LA. The tour will coincide with the release of her new album, Luck or Something. That album scheduled for release February 20th. Making new music.
My first crushes growing up were Amanda Bynes on The Amanda Show and Hilary Duff on Lizzie McGuire. So
there you go. And we can see which one has progressed a little better.
Yes, very Jekyll and Hyde there.
Yeah, very much so. All right, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, a deadly stretch of highway getting some new attention. Franklin County leaders are taking their concerns beyond the Tri-Cities all the way to the state capitol and Washington, D.C. Now, this morning, we'll explain what they're asking for and why they say it can't wait any longer. Plus, a splashy new addition is on its way to Grandview and just in time for summer to come back. The community feedback that helped make it happen, that's all coming up in your next half hour.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Welcome to KVH Orthopedics, now in our newly renovated space that's modern and welcoming, with appointments available when you need them. Our state-of-the-art facility and advanced technology provide expert diagnostic and surgical care. Our team is with you every step of the way, helping you get back to the life you love. Experience the next level of orthopedic care at KVH. Schedule your appointment today. Kittitas Valley Healthcare, your home for health.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
From our family at Scott Smith State Farm, serving the Tri-Cities for over 15 years with our 2 locations in Kennewick and 1 in Yakima. We wish you joy, peace, and prosperity this holiday season. Merry Christmas from all of us at Scott Smith State Farm.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Another Yakima winter is right around the corner. Call Vance Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electric today and take advantage of our Cozy Comfort Bundle. You'll get a furnace system check as well as a whole home electrical inspection for just $116. This winter, don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Right now at Meredith Furniture, it's a buy one, get one free deal you don't want to miss. Buy one comfy recliner starting at just $599 and get the second one free. Yup, totally free. Tons of colors, loads of styles. Come in and find your favorite. But hurry, deals this good don't stick around forever. Kick back in not 1, but 2 recliners. Because 1 just isn't enough.
Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
There's only one.
Be careful what you say.
It's your daily moment of truth.
Don't tell me I'm correct. I'm always correct.
And she always gets the final word.
I'm speaking, not you.
Judy Justice.
Oh, I'm not believing you at all.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Who do MeTV characters love?
Raymond!
Everybody loves Raymond.
MeTV. Broadcast channels 35.2 and 42.2 and Spectrum 182.
From our family to yours, happy holidays.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good Tuesday morning. Thanks for waking up with us, joining us here for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jade Elliott.
And I'm Josh Colbert.
Jessica's off again this morning and not missing out when it comes to the chili temp. She's going to be back right in time for what you are forecasting to be a little bit of a warm-up.
Yes, warm-up, mid-50s, low to mid-50s. So
it's going to feel like the tropics compared to what it's been like.
It will. And thankfully, that is going to bring down that's going to bring down snow and ice chances for lower elevations, because these have been some tricky forecasts over the past couple goes of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at our big weather stories. Dealing with the same thing for this morning. Slick roads for lower elevations, especially, well, we'll just show you the road condition map in a second, but could have some slick roads out there for tomorrow morning, but a different culprit, as we could see some more widespread areas of freezing fog. There's a little bit of patchy fog out there for this morning, and then temperatures going up and rain chances going up for Thursday and beyond. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current fog map. Very thick fog from Manastash Ridge trying to get into the Kittitas and Yakima valleys, and some of this is stretching down into the lower Columbia Basin. In those areas, take it slow, but you would want to take it slow on the roadways anyway, especially from the Tri-Cities and points to the south and east of there. You see this little band of snow working through Walla Walla and Milton Freewater right now, and this is putting down some snow in Oregon 11 and Washington 125. So those road conditions we'll talk about in just a second, but you see temperatures mostly below 32 degrees. That's what we look for. That provides the best conditions for roadways to be slick. They are definitely slick in the Tri-Cities, in Walla Walla, down throughout Milton Freewater, Adena, Pendleton, and for Hermiston. In these areas, please take it slow on the roadways. Thankfully, it looks like the chances for additional freezing rain probably going to end after 10 a.m. So for today, 30s and 40s for lower elevations, and of course, we'll have another look at the roads coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Josh. 6:34. We begin this half hour of news following up in Franklin County, where commissioners are demanding action on a deadly stretch of Highway 395 just north of Pasco. The corridor has claimed 10 lives in recent years, including Colotus Councilman Perry Rabudi. He passed away Tuesday in a crash. Commissioners now sending letters to state and federal leaders requesting more patrols, more safety funding, and they want a complete traffic review of the area. From milepost 23 to milepost 30, Washington State Patrol have investigated 257 crashes, 10 being fatal, 80 with injuries, and 9 of them with serious injuries.
On behalf of the citizens of Franklin County, we are writing to express profound and urgent safety concerns regarding the deteriorating conditions and alarming rate of serious incidents on U.S. Route 395 near Pasco.
Now, commissioners say growth is outpacing the highway, creating a dangerous mix of semis, passenger cars, and farm equipment. Possible fixes include turn lane changes, frontage roads, and possibly future overpasses. County leaders will host a workshop later this month to determine immediate changes and identify which improvements require state or federal assistance. Coming up tonight, you will hear from a driver a bit more in depth on what the county wants to do. Turning to local living now in Grandview, the city is set to have a splashing summer this upcoming year. Hard to think about the warm weather right now, isn't it? But the city is getting a splash pad. It's going to be put in at Mile Park. The city administrator says this project was started a few years ago and made a reality with setting aside some city savings for it and also some legislative funding to help. The new addition was also made a reality after listening to what the people wanted in their city from a survey that was sent out.
People really expressed a need or a want for a splash pad for the little kids, kids that don't go into the pool or aren't, they don't swim yet, they're not old enough to be in there. Splash pads are very convenient for parents. You let your little kids go in, they can splash around, parents can sit there and watch. You don't have to pay entry to get into the pool, it's free, and it's a great way to cool down in the summer.
And now they are looking for securing a vendor for that splash pad. All right, still much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. It was a tough opening season and now a 4-game win streak. The Americans saying something's clicked. Coming up, we're going to explore just what it is. We're talking sports after the break.
From our family to yours, happy holidays.
Tuesdays are my favorite day of the week because the single Papa Burger combos are just $5.99. And I wait all week for this.
And so do I.
And that's why I always get 2.
The Tuesday special at A&W.
I've got 2 words for you. Jack Pack. All my faves for just $6 with your choice between 2 delicious sandwiches. My work here is done. Get my $6 Jack Pack or my munchies under $4.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
The buzz is absolutely deafening. Let's go!
This is an electric environment.
Saturday Night Football, all season long on ABC.
Saturday nights on Apple Valley News Now, sponsored locally by Prosser Orthopedic Center. This is how we care.
Apple Valley News Now's Christmas Wish wants to help local families this holiday season.
Do you know someone who needs a bill paid or something else they can't afford?
If so, let us know, and maybe we can help.
And we hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, this is Sabrina.
Hi, this is Chad.
This is Michelle. I'm calling from Hapo Community Credit Union here in Richland.
Your friend Heather nominated you to be part of our December to Remember program.
That's really awesome. Wow. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I wanted to let you know that we did pick Mom as one of our families for December to Remember.
Thank you guys so much. That's so awesome. That's such a blessing.
So what this means for you and your family is that we have a team of HAPO employees that have been diligently fundraising to provide gifts to you and your family this holiday season.
It means a lot. I work really hard, and it's just me and my daughter. Her birthday is 4 days before Christmas, so it's always a stressful time of the year. I've been battling stage 3 cancer for the last year and a half now, so.
We're looking forward to being a part of your Christmas story this year.
Well, thank you.
Have a great day, and I hope Mom has a good surgery, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
You know you want a burger, so make it my Smash Jack. Rated the best burger in fast food. It's even got more beef than a Big Mac. Chin up, Ronald. Maybe you'll get a participation trophy. My Smash Jack combos are still on top.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
It's hump day, and you know what that means. Hello, Country Fried Steak. Get a delicious meal for just $5.99 to make your Wednesday feel like the weekend. Yes, Wednesdays only, Country Fried Steak is just $5.99. Happy hump day from KFC.
They're not fancy. No leather seats, no powerful sound systems, but they have wheels, seat belts, and AC. These are Apple Valley News Now cruisers, and they go where news happens. Because Apple Valley News Now is everywhere you need us to be.
Reporting from Ellensburg, Grandview, Tri-Cities, and Ridgeline.
From the Blues to the Cascades, one television station leads the way with local news you trust. Oh, and when you see one of our cruisers, please go ahead and wave. We're Apple Valley News Now.
And we're always on your side.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We're just going to keep talking about road conditions, as that is the biggest thing out there for this morning. So you see more pink now in the Walla Walla area. So that means more ice on the roadways. Please take it very slow. Take it very slow if you see your town popping up on this map here. But Interstate 82, Washington 240, Oregon 11, Washington 125, U.S. Highway 12, Interstate 84, Oregon 204. In any of those areas, that's where you would, like I just mentioned, you would want to take it slow. Quick update on the passes. Slushy and snowy now for I-84 Cabbage Hill. Traction tires advised, and our toll gate camera has been down all morning, but there is packed snow there. Traction tires also advised. Okay, tomorrow morning you'll want to take it slow on the roadways as well, but a different culprit this time, okay? We're already seeing some patchy areas of freezing fog for this morning. I think it's going to be a lot more widespread for tomorrow morning. It's going to start tonight after 10 p.m., first in the Yakima Valley, then into the Kittitas Valley, and then for tomorrow morning, that main time frame going to be 4 a.m. to 10 a.m., although it could linger a little bit longer in the Kittitas Valley. Okay, high temperatures for today, not as cold as yesterday, but still 30s and 40s for lower elevations. And those overnight lows, all of us, every single one of us, going to be down in the 20s, except for down towards the Dalles. And then we will turn warmer, or milder at the very least, for Friday and beyond. Here's what it's going to look like in Yakima. So Friday, very close to 50 during the day on Friday, but after that getting into the low to mid 50s, and for Saturday about 10 degrees warmer than normal for this time of the year. That's going to coincide with rain chances going way up into this weekend. We'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes.
6:42, time to talk some sports this morning. The Tri-City Americans currently on their longest win streak of the season. Americans have now won 4 games in a row, and they have found a way to win in a variety of ways. They've gotten it done at home, on the road, and even in overtime. Their recent success has moved them up in the standings to 7th in the Western Conference. Americans now have a 12-9-2 record under first-year head coach Jody Hull.
Figure out, the right style of play for us, and the players getting used to myself, as the head coach. And I just think over the last probably month, everything's kind of come together, and they realize, how we have to play to be successful, and when you get results from that, and that's when the buy-in happens, and then hopefully we can just keep it going that way.
Tri-City will look to extend that streak when they host the Swift Current Broncos this Wednesday right here at home. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest, your morning sprint, everything you need to know before you head out the door this morning, and giving you that live look outside from the Dust Devils camera in Pasco. Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth will be back with your full First Alert forecast and a look at your road conditions as you hit the road as well.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Drs. Kopstein and King for a free live webinar this Thursday at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
Here at the clinic, we stay up to date on the latest research, and we offer cutting-edge therapies. We treat a number of different conditions, specifically Parkinson's disease, stroke recovery, traumatic brain injury, fibromyalgia, diabetes. We also treat folks dealing with cognitive decline due to aging.
We all have dreams and ideas about how life is going to be, and then life happens, and it's not necessarily what we pictured. So how do we deal with that? I've lived with multiple sclerosis for years. It's realizing that it's all one system. How do you reset your goals so that you can live a happy, healthy life even with chronic illness? And I can attest, yes, you can. My life is incredibly happy.
We first start by improving oxygen utilization in the cells because healthy cells are well oxygenated. We then work towards improving areas of the brain that are inefficient, and for this we use a number of different modalities. We offer oxygen contrast therapy, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, transcranial photobiomodulation, and our latest addition, brain high-intensity interval training.
We also build a schedule for the patient that makes it easy to adapt their game plan to their lives and the therapies they do inside the clinic. To get started, call 509-783-5465 and schedule an appointment with a client advocate today.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Are you an energy worker receiving home health care? Don't settle. It's time to choose better care. At CNS Cares, our local nurses provide reliable care you can count on. Your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
My first provider made a lot of promises. CNS Cares has delivered.
Find out why more families are switching to CNS Cares. Visit cnscares.com.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, we want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of our patients. It's been a pleasure to serve you and to improve your smiles. So, from all of us to you and yours, happy holidays and a very Merry Christmas.
A ski area on the Idaho-Montana border. Fly the Northwest tonight at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Once again, we're just going to talk about those slick roads. Really want to drive home this point as we've been using the same map view all morning. Pendleton, Hermiston, Milton, Freewater, Adena, Walla Walla, that U.S. Highway 12 corridor, and the Tri-Cities, especially on the western side of the Tri-Cities towards Benton City and Prosser. All these areas, it could be a little bit slick out there for this morning. So please, please, please take it slow on the roadways, especially if you're going over any bridges, because those are always the first to freeze. Okay, the culprit for this is this leftover boundary. That's just kind of hanging out, hanging around, and this is what is bringing those snow showers to the Blue Foothills and the Blue Mountains for this morning. So we'll time out the rest of this morning with Futurecast radar. 8 a.m., this is still going strong for the foothills. Looks like most of the snow up in the Blues, and then come time for 10 a.m., I'm thinking lower elevation is going to be dry by then, but 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., we'll see the last gasp of some snow showers up in the Blues, but by 4 p.m., 5 p.m., looks like all of us going to be dry. Of course, you can track those hour-by-hour rain, snow, freezing rain chances for your exact home address or your morning commute by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app, free in the App Store or on Google Play. Okay, here's some of the liquid water totals just for good measure through 4 p.m. this afternoon. Around a ½ inch for the Blues, and then less than that for lower elevations. Not a lot of moisture to work with this one, but snowfall totals for the rest of the day, 2 to 4 additional inches of snow for our Blue Mountain passes, and then temperatures and rain chances going back up for Thursday and beyond. Here's what that's going to look like in the Tri-Cities. Dry for Wednesday, little reprieve, and then rain chances going back up. Looks like Friday's probably going to be the wettest day, but 4 a.m. on Thursday to 4 a.m. on Tuesday, just this constant onslaught of moisture. And look at what the Cascades could pick up. 4 inches of liquid water, over an inch for the Blues. Definitely a lot less for lower elevations, but that would be beneficial stuff, but we'll watch the potential for localized flooding very closely. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. The chance of freezing rain until 10 a.m. this morning, freezing fog tomorrow morning, then rain chances coming back Thursday. In Yakima, freezing fog Wednesday morning, then many rain chances Thursday and beyond. In Ellensburg, wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour today, freezing fog tomorrow morning, then wetter and warmer is the trend after that. In Hermiston, the chance of freezing rain before 10 a.m. this morning, the fog for tomorrow morning, then turning wetter later in the week. And finally, for Walla Walla, rain likely for Tuesday, especially in the morning, a break for Wednesday, then back to the action starting on Thursday. Now let's head out to New York City to see what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, one-on-one with Miss Universe.
When the crown is placed on your head, what was that like for you?
This year's Miss Universe pageant served up plenty of drama and intrigue. From Miss Jamaica literally tumbling off the stage to the viral walkout led by Miss Mexico, Fatima Bosch, after standing up to a pageant official who called her a dumbhead.
If you follow the order from your national director, you are dumbhead.
Bosch sat down with ABC News for her first interview since her win to set the record straight.
A lot of people online felt you were standing up to a bully.
Yeah, and I couldn't stay quiet because in every case, your dignity is more important than any prize.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of our interview with Miss Universe. With your GMA First Look, I'm Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
Your mental health is better. But having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with Ingrezza.
#1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than 10 times, with most seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And you can keep taking most mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior or mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
Taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
Now, the morning sprint.
6:51 time for your morning sprint, and we start with your national headlines as the U.S. Supreme Court is taking up a $1 billion online piracy case. Just yesterday, justices heard a dispute about peer-to-peer file sharing like BitTorrent. Record labels say internet companies should be liable when customers download pirated music. However, Cox Communications says that would turn providers into the internet police and would result in millions of customers losing service. Big tech companies like Google and X are backing the providers. Court's decision will determine how copyright law is applied to file sharing on the internet and possibly even future technologies like AI. 6:52, looking at the top 5 local things you need to know this morning. Moses Lake educators hitting the picket lines once again today, pushing to maintain their current contract after months of negotiations. Teachers say last year's financial crisis forced them to give up some key benefits and even have to buy their own classroom supplies, and now they want that support restored. Budget strain has the district proposing adjustments, but leaders say they're working towards a fair and financially responsible agreement while minimizing the impact on the 8,000 students. Talks are ongoing, and with no deal reached, the district has canceled school once again for today. Classes will resume once an agreement is finalized. And the intersection near Country Mercantile on US 395 has become one of the most dangerous in the Tri-Cities, with 257 crashes and 10 deaths in the recent years. After another fatal crash this week, Franklin County commissioners are sending a letter to state and federal leaders calling for more patrols, more safety funding, and they want a full traffic review of the corridor. They say rapid growth has overwhelmed the highway, creating a dangerous mix of semis, passenger cars, and farm equipment. And commissioners will be holding a workshop later this month to decide which fixes they can begin now and which will require state or even federal support. And Pasco is facing a more than $10.5 million budget deficit as they head into the next cycle. Well, we spoke to Councilmember Leo Perales, who says leaders are exploring some new revenue options, including a transportation benefit district and a library annexation that would shift tax dollars to other needs. He says the city is also prioritizing public safety and economic development. Perales adds that the deficit stems from hiring more than 100 employees several years ago without long-term funding in place. He says the council will soon face some difficult decisions to stabilize finances, but the goal is a sustainable budget moving forward. And Grandview leaders say a new police station that's been discussed for more than 15 years is finally becoming a reality thanks to a legislative grant funding. The city has officially purchased land on the west side of town where much of the new growth is happening. And Police Chief Cal Fuller says the current station, built in 1938, no longer meets modern needs or supports efficient policing. An architectural study is next. That'll determine the size and scope of the new building, and if plans stay on track, the new station could open within the next 2 to 3 years. The old station could be repurposed for the fire department. And Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels is filling more than 375 holiday wish lists for homebound seniors this year. Volunteers are gathering donated items from Amazon lists and community drop-offs, packing them into gift bags and then delivering them throughout December. For a lot of seniors, this is the only Christmas gift that they might receive. Organization says the project helps ensure that these homebound adults feel remembered and cared for during the holidays. Meals on Wheels says anyone who wants to help can still donate items online. 6:55 and trending this morning, some penguins at the London Zoo are counting down the days until Christmas. Take a look. I love a penguin.
Yeah.
The Humboldt penguins were seen checking out an advent calendar filled with their favorite treat of small fish instead of chocolate.
And the calendar is part of the zoo's Magic at Christmas festivities. Humboldt penguins are notoriously clumsy on land. In the water, they're much more graceful, swimming at speeds up to 30 miles an hour. Wow.
Originally from Chile and Peru, Humboldt penguins are facing some dwindling numbers out in the wild, and these furry guys are currently considered a threatened species. I love them.
Yeah.
I love a little penguin action.
And I love the fact that they're graceful in one aspect of their life. They're a little clumsy in the other aspect of their life.
I think we can all relate to that.
All of us can relate to that, absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Well, get us out on the roads this morning. We could be seeing, some freezing fog in some places?
Freezing fog, freezing rain. We're seeing snow this morning in the Bluefoot Hills. Let's go ahead and take a look at First Alert Radar. Yeah, folks, this was a tricky forecast. The last few have been, and we're seeing some light snow in Walla Walla, Milton Freewater, and Adena. Looks like they're trying to get down to Pendleton. So these little quick-hitting storm systems from the north and west, and the moisture and the temperatures have been borderline. And just to kind of speak to that point right now, it is 32 degrees exactly in Walla Walla. That is the freezing threshold. So it's just one of those things. Okay, the road conditions. Slick in the Tri-Cities, down towards Hermiston, down towards Pendleton, Milton Freewater, Adena, Walla Walla, that US Highway 12 corridor. In all those locations, please, please, please take it slow on the roads, especially over our bridges. You think of the Blue Bridge, et cetera, bridges are typically the first to freeze over. So for today, 30s and 40s, looking much drier as we head into the afternoon. Big weather stories, slick roads for this morning. Could be slick for tomorrow morning. That would more so be a culprit of freezing fog as opposed to rain, snow, freezing rain. And then rain chances and temperatures going up for Thursday and beyond. We'll watch Thursday morning very closely for maybe another round of some freezing rain.
All right, take it easy as you head out the door this morning. Thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. You can always find the latest on these stories and, of course, the forecast, too, up on our website, AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Absolutely. Good Morning America's up next, and we'll be back with local news and weather tonight at 5. Have a great day.